What up, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills, and welcome back to another episode of My Player. Real quick, before we go into this game, I want to quickly show you difficulty level, legendary, and I play 5-minute halves. Usually when I'm not doing it for YouTube, I'll do it on I usually play 10-minute halves. Well, not really 10 minutes, but 8, 9, maybe 10. It really just depends. But I like making the games longer because what's the point of flying through a season? You want to try to do as many things as you possibly can throughout each game so your player's as good as he can be. When you play on 5 minutes, the games are short. It's hard to do a lot of accomplishments in one game. But you know, that's the way that's just the way I look at it. So, but I do play 5 minutes when it comes to doing it for YouTube. And we're going into another game. So, tough season so far for Santos. Not really as I imagined when we first started the season. But maybe hopefully we can get a little win streak going and maybe make something happen. At least get third or second place because I don't really see us getting first. Santos versus Santana. And as you're going to see the group or the league table right here. São Paulo 63 points and Santos on 54. So 9 points away. It's not completely over, but it's tough, man. We have to go hard and hope a lot of teams start losing. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about during this episode, and a lot of people probably saying, hey Skills, wait, this isn't a regular My Player. You usually cut the goals out. If you remember a few episodes back in My Player, I told you guys that I would show possibly one entire game of My Player so you can see what it's like. The Santos really dominate their opponents, like the highlights show. That's not offside, ref. Come on. Wait. Inches. So yeah, now you get to see everything. You get to see how much I fail and all that. My players will always be cut out in highlights as you guys know them to be. But for this episode, we're going to change it up just a little bit. This will be probably one of the only ones you ever see like this. Maybe if there's like a crazy good game, like let's say we played the #1 team, São Paulo, and win would put us in first place. Maybe I would show that entire game, but besides that, don't really intend to show many full gameplays unless you guys want it. Now, things we're going to talk about during this episode, and I will cut a little bit of this out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to cut it out yet, but if it's 15 minutes long, I'm going to have to chop and screw a little bit around and make it work. So I will chop some of it off, but most of it's going to be the entire full gameplay. Oh, that was an amazing shot right there. I thought that went in. All right, so the things I want to talk about are, first of all, when you're playing on legendary difficulty, and I'm sure a lot of you guys play My Player. I shouldn't have called for that. Play My Player, and I'm sure a lot of you guys play it on legendary. In the comments down below, could you let me know where you play and if your team dominates most teams in the league? How did he miss that? For example, let's say you're playing at Man U, Man City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, any of the big sides around the world. I know I left a lot of sides out that are massive, but those are just a couple examples. Do you guys dominate most teams in your league? And when I say most teams, I mean, come on. Yeah, that's a terrible pass. I shouldn't have called for that. When I say that, I mean the smaller teams. Teams that, I really don't like saying smaller teams because I feel like you're talking down on teams. But teams that don't have the amount of money that the big teams have, like Real Madrid and Man City and Man U. And I'm not saying money will buy you trophies and stuff like that. What I'm saying is money has a lot to do with big team success or teams around the world. And, it has a lot to do with it. Not always, but sometimes. So when you play these smaller teams that don't have this money and you're playing at like Man U or something, are you dominating those teams? Because as you can see here in this game, we're playing Santana. They're not a big team in the league. But Santos gets dominated by pretty much every single one of our opponents. Some games will play amazingly and teams can't touch the ball. And then there's games that, like the team that's about to get relegated, will just completely control the ball on us and not let us touch the ball. And then we have to play counterattack football against them like this. Look at this. Look at the way they're attacking us. And I just have to sit up here in the front and hope the ball lands on my foot so I can make something happen with Rodriguez or Neymar. Now, a lot of people are going to say, hey, Skills, why don't you hold down team press? And I was about to say, well, I don't hold down B, but a lot of people don't use team press as B. I use team press as B. I'll explain my buttons in a minute. But a lot of people say, Skills, why don't you hold that down? Because when I do hold it down, my center backs push forward, and the legendary computer annihilates us. They always punish me for when I hold down team press. Now, I do hold it down a lot, but not when they're in like a really, really over the top that, come on. Not when they're in a really, really dangerous position. Like right here, I would never hold it down because that center back up top would have pushed forward and that guy would have been one-on-one with a keeper. So I didn't want to do that there. So a lot of times I will do it, but you think I can hit Neymar? Oh, good ball, good ball, good ball. Go on, Neymar. Okay, you got that pace, baby. Oh, what a ball. Look at me. Look at me chilling. Yo, yo, yo. No, I didn't even call for that. Why didn't you shoot? Oh, my days. Why didn't he shoot that? He broke the right back or the left back all up and he didn't shoot. I can't believe it. I didn't call for it. Y'all saw my hand. It stayed down. I have no idea why he passed that off. That's a noob move, man. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, what a ball. That's in. Oh, what a miss. Oh, my goodness. That could have been my 13th goal in the league. That is incredible. What a miss. As you can see, we got to play that counter-attacking football. And if we don't make our chances count, we lose. That is a terrible shot on my part. I should have controlled it. I had all the time in the world. I tried to make it look pretty on the volley. So, yeah, we talked about getting dominated by smaller teams. Let me know down below if your team gets dominated a lot of times. Not always, but a lot of times. Oh, go on, baby. Go on. That's a good pass. Give me that assist. Give me that assist. I need it on the league. There we go. There we go. Another assist for your boy Skills like a boss. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we score. Santos takes the lead 1-0. There's going to be a couple more things that we talk about during this, I guess, live comm, you can call it. I want to talk about something EA should add into my player. And NBA 2K13 has this. Well, has something like it. It's not exactly the same. But I think that game has the best my player mode. And that's why I'm going to bring this up. I think you should be able to go talk to your manager and tell him certain things. Now, obviously, he doesn't have to do it, but you can just suggest it. For example, going up to him and saying, hey, manager, I think it would be better for Santos to play 4-1-2-1-2. Suggest him a formation. He could just reply by saying, hey, I'm the manager. Please stick to playing football. That's fine. He could say something like that. But that option would make it pretty cool, realistic. It's just a suggestion. Another thing that would be pretty cool is to say to the manager, hey manager, I think Santos should be transferred. Or not Santos, excuse me. Neymar should be transferred. Or I think Ganchu should be transferred. I think, oh goodness. Or I think, like, for example, Santos needs a new center back. Something like that. Like, just, obviously the manager doesn't have to do it. It's just strictly suggestions. That was a terrible ball. Go on, baby. Go on. Neymar. Look up top. Oh, right here. Off the turn. Into the back of the net like a boss. That's my 13th goal. That's a booyah. All right. Got excited on that one. Santos beasting right now. That's a good ball, man. I was all by myself. Weak footed left foot back. Pass that goalkeeper into the back of the net. You know that keeper's upset. We're up 2-0. But yeah, to be able to give the manager suggestions would be awesome. Just say, yo, transfer this noob. He doesn't play well. Or, Neymar shouldn't be in the starting 11. And like I said, the manager doesn't have to do it because obviously he's the manager. But a suggestion would be awesome. Or, when you... I've never requested a transfer, so I don't know what happens when you do. But it would be cool if they actually had like a cut scene for that. Let me use a fake shot here and get by him and shoot it. Oh, wow, that should have been my second. Was I greedy? Did I have somebody open? I think I did. The fake shot worked perfect. Anyways, yeah, so that'd be something cool to add in. The reason I say that is because, like, I don't know. I don't really like the formation Santos really plays. I think we could have... Oh, man, he, like, pushed me. I think we could have more success with maybe, like, myself and another striker in the front. I feel like I play better with another striker in the front. I've never had that. At Huesca, we played with one striker in the front. Here, we play with one striker in the front. I enjoy playing with two strikers. Ever since I played my player, going back to whenever they invented this in FIFAs, I just liked playing with another striker in the front. I feel like I score more goals, and I help the team more. But obviously, it's not just about me. It's about the team. That's a finesse into the back of the net. How did he block that? Yo, that had no power on either way. Give me that. Ooh! You got so lucky, boss. So lucky. Look at me. Yo, look at me. Now. No. Neymar doesn't have to do everything, all right? Look. There you go. Neymar, get in the box. He doesn't have to do anything, but I want him to get in the box because he's the only one that can score a header. Ooh! What a save by that keeper, man. So that would be something I would, if I could, like, tell EA to add, I would definitely tell them to add that. I wish I could go to Canada again. Well, I didn't make it to Canada last time, but they took us out to Canada last year. I didn't make it because of my plane, but and they, you know, we were able to suggest things to go into the game. If they ever invite me back to something like that, I would definitely suggest something like that. Maybe little cut scenes and being able to say stuff to the manager. He can always just say, hey, you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm transferring you or something. But, you know, that could be a risk it takes that you take by saying stuff to the manager. But it'd be pretty cool, man. It'd make it real realistic, I think. Because when players aren't happy, they go to the media. They go somewhere. They go talk to the manager like, yo, fix this or I'm leaving. Oh, raw, that's a terrible cross. I apologize, Rodriguez. I apologize, big boy. I do. I truly apologize. I want to get my 14th goal. I want to get my 14th goal this game. We're playing better football. And as you can see, we do get dominated by a lot of teams. But it's funny because I've never really sat down and watched a full gameplay, and now this time I'm going to have to sit down so I can listen to the commentary, and I want to see how many mistakes I make, like when I call for the ball bad. I think I'm going to call for the ball here because Neymar's going to fail. There you go. Should I smash this or... Yeah. Ah! I should have passed it. But that was my spot. It's time to change these boots. Here we go. Gansu's coming in. A lot of people in the comments down below say, hey, Skills, why is Gansu still at Santos? He got transferred in real life. When I started my player, he still belonged to Gansu. I started it before EA did the transfer updates. So Gansu was still here. That's the reason he's still at Santos. If I was able to have the power to go to the manager and say, can you transfer a player? I would say transfer Santos to make it realistic. I mean, transfer Gansu. I keep saying Santos, but I would say transfer Gansu just to make it realistic. But obviously, you don't get that option. I don't think you do, maybe. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm a noob and I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure they don't have that option. That was a terrible pass I put in there. Also, another thing that I see a lot is people want to know, why don't I ever attempt skill moves? I think skilling against the legendary computer is one of the hardest things out there. They know what you're going to do before you even attempt it. So I use fake shots, and those are already hard to get off, so... Ooh, you could have gave me another assist. Yes, fake shots are already hard to get off, so yeah, that's why I don't do skill moves. I'll attempt one here and there, and sometimes I get some successful ones off, but obviously the shot won't be good, so it doesn't make the video. This game, I didn't even attempt any. There was no point. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you saw me good, Gonzo. You should play every game. I don't know why the manager doesn't start him, yo. I cut back. I see Gonzo back post. I go for him. I get a penalty. I take that. Not, hey, Neymar, listen, Neymar. Let me take the penalty, please. Neymar, can I take it? Neymar, you do everything. Can I take it, please? Please, Neymar. I want to get my 14th goal in the season. That's not even a penalty. Neymar, come on, yo. That's why you have so many goals, you little... Ah, you missed, you stupid... Stupid Neymar, yeah. Another question I'll answer real quick. Another game's coming to an end, so I'm going to answer this really fast and brief. I'll talk about it more during the My Player. A lot of people saying, Skills, will you do a career mode after you're My Player? Yeah, I do want to become a manager after I'm done with My Player. I just don't know how many seasons I'll actually play because I'm having a lot of fun with the My Player at the moment. It's definitely the funnest thing for me to play on FIFA. I like it more than Ultimate Team this season, which sounds really weird, but I barely play Ultimate Team unless it comes to the Road to Glory. I'm having a lot of fun with My Player. I haven't played career mode. I've watched career mode videos on YouTube. It looks fun. I would love to do it and put a little twist on it. Try to have a little fun with it with a storyline. But we'll see. Whenever the My Player comes to an end, then I'll become a manager. But for now, Gonzo needs to learn how to take corners. That's our first step. So yeah, man. 89th minute. It looks like we're going to get a victory here. This is what it looks like in a full gameplay. Now people know I play on Legendary. You saw no cuts in the beginning. No way to fake that. I see you down bottom by yourself. That was a poor pass. Get there. That's it, though. We pick up a big win. 2-0. Skills came up with a goal. Did I get an assist? I don't know if I passed that first goal. I don't think I did. Did I? We'll see in a minute. 2-0, though. That's a big one against Santa. We were at home, right? Yeah, we were at home. I did get an assist. So 1 assist, 1 goal. on Legendary. Get the 9.5 personal rating. Hope you guys enjoyed this. The My Players will go back to highlights, but also let me know if you enjoyed this too, if you like this, if maybe big games I should do this way. Just let me know down below. I know the highlighted with the storyline is much better, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'm your boy A9 Skills, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another My Player. Y'all be safe.